up, guys? Welcome back. Justin here. Thanks for stopping by and hanging out with me today. Before we get started, do me a favor, slap a like on this video. It helps out a lot, and definitely comment below and let me know what you think of these selections I got today. Eventually on this channel, I am going to do more than just show hauls. I'm going to actually talk about and review some of these, but I just got to get myself out of this winter funk. I've been having a really tough time, really hard time actually, doing anything when I get off work. It's just so hard for me to get home, do the things I need to do, and then the only thing I want to do is just sit on the couch, curl up under a heated blanket, and that's all I've felt like doing. It's actually been kind of depressing, if I'm being honest with you. Let me know if some of you guys are dealing with a little bit of that seasonal affective disorder shit, because it's been hitting me hard. And you guys know, if you followed my other channel, Movie Watch Daily, you guys know that I used to post very regularly, 2, 3, 4 times a week. And I don't know what the deal is, but I really hope to get my mojo back and post. I have so many video ideas, but my lack of motivation has just been really intense lately. So maybe it's just the weather. I don't know what it is, but I did want to get a video done today. It makes me feel good to create, to put these videos out. It makes me feel good. So I want to feel better so that I can create more and do more on both of my channels, because it's what I love to do the most. But man, it has been a rough little winter. But enough of that. I'm finally gonna watch Ghostbusters Afterlife today, as soon as I get done shooting this video, and I'll finally review Ghostbusters Afterlife. I'm gonna go see Scream 5 again, hopefully this weekend, and I wanted to see it twice before I reviewed it, so that's coming. The new Texas Chainsaw is dropping tomorrow, so I'll be dropping some stuff on the other channel, and hopefully start putting actual individual Blu-ray reviews out on this channel and just get my mojo back. I want my video mojo back, but it's just been hard. So I'm sure you guys can relate. I'm not the only one getting a case of the little winter sadness. It just sucks. It's a blizzard out today. So anyway, let's talk about some movies. But before we talk about some movies, I did want to say on this haul, aside from the movies that I have here, I have picked up some toys and collectible type stuff. I did a whole video on this, so check this out. But these are my Madballs figures. They are super, super cool, from Premium DNA and Megalopolis. I just put a whole video up about it on this channel. So if you missed that, check that out, share that video, help that video out. It's been out for 3 days and it hasn't even cracked 100 views yet. I want to get some views on that video. So these are really cool. There's 4 different figures. Watch that whole video. I also did a little brief history on Madballs and such. Also, another thing that I ordered a super long time ago that I finally received is these little mini throwback Psycho Gorman figures. These things are super, super cool. They're just a really throwback to the old little cheapy, like Kenner style little figures. They're not very posable, they're not highly detailed, and they're meant to be simplistic and minimalistic. So I really love these. I'm so glad they came. I'll get some footage of this, but there's also a little diorama that this thing came with. So you get Psycho Gorman and Pandora. They each have a little weapon. They stand 3.75 inches high. Psycho Gorman has his meat sword, and Pandora has her Templar sword. Really, really cool. I really like this, and I'll get some footage here of the diorama with the figures in there. I love that. Now we're going to dive into the physical media portion here. We have a couple VHS tapes, some Blu-rays, 4Ks. The first of which we're going to talk about is this release from Makeflix called Chickboxer. I've never seen it. It was advertised on Makeflix's Instagram. I think they said, down to the last few copies. If you want one, get it now. So I'm a sucker, and I bought it. And they put out a lot of these really sleazy, sort of shitty shot-on-video movies from back in the day. This one stars Michelle Bauer. You guys might know Michelle Bauer from some of the movies that she did with Lena Quigley and Brinke Stevens, one of which, my favorite of which is Nightmare Sisters. I love that movie. Got a review on it on my other channel. But this is supposed to be a super sleazy shot on video movie. A young woman named Kathy yearns to emulate the swift kicks and moves of favorite TV superhero Chickboxer by enrolling in a local karate school where the teacher is up to dirty dealings in drugs, prostitution, and more. Intent on busting the teachers and cleaning the school of scum, Kathy barrels straight into kicking bad guy butt. So super sleazy, I guess. On the back it says it borderlines on pornographic style scenes. So, who's the director? Oh yeah, it's a David Dakota joint. So David Dakota also directed Nightmare Sisters and a bunch of other sleaze. So more sleaze from David Dakota. I'll happy to check that one out. And next up, I have a couple releases from Second Sight, which is, I believe, a UK physical media company. They put out amazing releases. They've done, the ones that I have are Lake Mungo. I have, Host, a couple of other ones. Most recently, I picked up The Guest and Raw. If you guys follow me on Instagram, I did really in-depth photos of these entire releases. You can check all the photos out there, but The Guest in particular is a really beautiful release with this hardcover box. It actually comes with the CD soundtrack, this fold out here, CD soundtrack, Blu-ray, 4K. The Blu-ray is region B locked, the 4K, as all 4K discs are region free by nature. All 4K discs are region free. Always keep that in mind. But this comes with a ton of special features. It comes with some art cards on here. Again, I don't want to pull this out. They're banded together. I already took them apart to take pictures for the Instagram. So, but there is some really cool still images there. Then you have this amazing perfect bound book with some write-ups from a few different people, including fellow horror content creator, YouTube creator, Xena Dixon from The Real Queen of Horror. She has a write-up in the book here, but this is awesome. You have write-ups, still images, a bunch of storyboards, excerpts from the script. It's really, really an amazing release. And like I said, includes the soundtrack, which is particularly awesome because it's a really dope synth soundtrack. The Guest is an amazing movie. If you haven't seen it, it's really great. And next we have Raw, which is a crazy cannibal movie, and that again comes with some art cards in here and another book with some write-ups and stuff like that. Let's look at the table of contents here and see what happens in here. Meat or Veg, digesting the film Raw, Giulio DeCarno on Raw by Lou Thomas, You Are What You Eat, Cannibals on Screen by Hannah Woodhead. This is the same director that just did the most recent Titane or however you say it. Up and coming, great director. She's not afraid to take some big leaps, big swings in her movies, and I appreciate that. So a couple cool releases, couple cool releases from Second Sight. Next is VHS I picked up off of eBay. What's funny is I had a commenter here. If you're watching this commenter, you know who you are, but he had mentioned something about My Demon Lover in a comment, and I was like, yeah, that sounds dope. I'll have to check that out. Completely forgetting that just coincidentally, a few days ahead of that, I had ordered this on eBay. I forget why I even ordered it. I don't remember where I heard about it, but he mentioned that, and then the next day I got this in the mail, and I'm like, oh shit, I ordered My Demon Lover. I watched it. It's actually been playing in a couple of my videos on the TV back there, but this is just a super fun, practical effects fueled horror romantic comedy. It's fucking great. A lot of the creatures in here and the special effects and makeup effects reminded me of Nightbreed, just with the elaborate facial appliances and stuff like that. Or even like Basket Case 2 and 3 with the really in-depth makeup, but really fun movie. If you haven't seen My Demon Lover, definitely check it out. Starring Scott Valentine of Family Ties. It's a lot of fun. Definitely check it out. Then another release from Katie Video. I actually got this a while ago, but I haven't done a haul video in a while. So Krampus on VHS. Katie Video is now legit too. She's got finally got legit backing from a couple of production companies and distribution companies and Mike Flanagan. I already have her Midnight Mass box set. Now she's doing the Haunting of Bly Manor box set, which I'm really looking forward to. Also The Howling, Joe Dante's The Howling 4K from Scream Factory, which I've never seen. So I'm really looking forward to watching this one. Werewolf Month was supposed to be January, and I just didn't get to a lot of things that I wanted to do in January. So I want to have themed months on either one of my channels, and I want to do a werewolf month really badly. Especially now that they've announced the Ginger Snaps television series. So that's The Howling. Next up from A24, they did another one of their special A24 shop exclusive releases. Really nice slipcase here. I loved Lamb. If you haven't seen it, I highly recommend it. It's a really sort of low-key, beautifully shot, meditative tone poem of a fantasy film. It's a really cool movie, but the release is gorgeous. Gorgeous artwork on here. This is a 4K release. It just comes with the 4K disc. It doesn't come with the Blu-ray, purely 4K. And it has some storyboards, some character design photos in this book. And it's really cool. I hope they continue to, A24 continues to release these really cool versions of their movies. I have the Midsummer release. That was really, really neat. I kind of wish they would have kept with that design. I'm not sure why they didn't. Maybe it didn't sell as well as they thought, or I don't know. And then finally, I have Scott Pilgrim versus the World, which is the only, how am I forgetting his fucking name? Edgar Wright, the only Edgar Wright film I haven't seen. So I can't wait to check this out. I found the slipcover version at Best Buy, and I decided to scoop it up. I'm still keeping my eye out for Last Night in Soho with the slipcover. I've been to a couple Best Buys, a couple Walmarts, and I have yet to find the 4K Last Night in Soho with the slipcover. So I hope I don't end up having to buy that on eBay or something. But if anybody does have a Last Night in Soho 4K slipcover that you don't give a shit about and you want to ship it to me, we'll work something out. Let me know in the comments. So that's it. Thanks for checking out the haul, guys. I appreciate you guys. And I am going to ramp up my content creation, so don't unsubscribe, don't give up the faith on the channel. Very soon, my mojo will be back, and I will be blasting out tons of videos. So just bear with me here while I get my mental in shape. So either way, guys, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Subscribe if you are new. Stay weird. Always remember to be yourself, and I will see you in the next one, guys. Bye.